Jake and I again. Today we're going to talk about getting old. When my mom was 90 years old, we had a little joke. She would often say she was getting old, and I would respond by saying, "Mom, you're not getting old. You are old. It's me that's getting old." Well, she passed away when she reached 91, and that thought continues in my mind today. In fact, the other day I caught myself saying, "I'm getting old." Then I realized I'm 84 years old, and I'm now in my mom's classification. I'm not getting old. I am indeed old. But your mind, when you get to this age, thinks differently. Wasn't it just a week ago I was in my 20s and 30s and starting a family, listening to my daughter being born and watching my son enter this world? Wasn't it just the other day I was in my 40s coaching basketball teams for countless championships? Wasn't it just yesterday that I retired from education and began a career as an author? My old sea captain David was right when he said, "While we make plans, life happens." What he didn't say, or even maybe realize, that while life happens, time passes much quicker than we realize. Leads me to say, where the F did that time go? One of the things about reaching into the 80s, you begin to realize a few things. First, to be grateful to be one of those that have reached their golden years. Another realization is knowing the end is near, so enjoy the last ride as much as you can. Yes, I worry about where my family and the future holds for them, but the future's in their hands. I cannot do anything until tomorrow. A little off track here. The future's in their hands, and all I can do from now until tomorrow is tell them what I think and if able to vote for the future. But in the end, it's in their hands. One thing I remember from the comedian George Carlin, he had a bit called "The Planet's Fine." And basically he says, regardless of what humans do to the earth will recover and will go on with or without us. If we pollute the atmosphere and we die, Mother Nature will clean up the mess and other species will thrive with us gone. Carlin was right about many things. This is one that has given me a new perspective of life and our role in this small speck in the vastness of this universe. At any rate, becoming old is not for the young, but sooner or later, if you're lucky, you will eventually think the same thoughts I am currently mulling over. Stay young in thought until the next time. Jake and I say goodbye for now.